Adaobi Okafor was once the darling of Nigerian social media. Known for her infectious smile, bold Ankara outfits, and hilarious takes on daily life, she had built an empire with millions of followers. Adaobi started humbly, sharing videos of her cooking, dancing, and navigating the chaos of Lagos traffic. Her relatability made her a star, but her beauty and charisma turned her into an icon. Her life took an unexpected turn when she announced she was dating Daniel Whittaker, a soft-spoken British entrepreneur she met during a brand trip to Dubai. The internet exploded with opinions. Some celebrated the union as a symbol of global love, while others accused her of selling out. Adaobi handled the backlash with her usual grace, assuring her fans, "Love has no passport." The couple's whirlwind romance culminated in a lavish wedding in London, streamed live for her followers. It was a fairy tale, the Nigerian queen marrying her British prince. Soon after, Adaobi relocated to Daniel's picturesque hometown in Surrey, a far cry from the bustling streets of Lagos. For a while, life seemed perfect. Adaobi's social media was filled with snapshots of her cozy English cottage, tea parties, and family outings. She gave birth to 2 beautiful children, Emily and Noah, and her followers watched them grow through curated posts. But beneath the surface, cracks began to form. The first sign of trouble came subtly. Adaobi started posting cryptic messages like, "Not all fairy tales have happy endings," and "Sometimes love isn't enough." Her fans speculated wildly, but Adaobi stayed tight-lipped. Then, one stormy evening, she dropped a bombshell: she and Daniel were divorcing. The reasons were murky. Rumors swirled about cultural clashes, infidelity, and financial disagreements. Some speculated that Daniel's conservative family never truly accepted Adaobi, while others blamed the pressure of social media. What Adaobi did reveal was heartbreaking. She claimed Daniel was trying to take custody of their children, leaving her isolated and struggling. The internet rallied around her. Donations poured in through crowdfunding platforms. Women from around the world shared their own stories of heartbreak and resilience. Adaobi's followers funded her legal battles, helped her relocate to a luxurious apartment, and showered her with gifts. She became a symbol of strength, a phoenix rising from the ashes. But something changed. As Adaobi's wealth and influence grew, so did her attitude. Her posts became less about gratitude and more about flaunting her newfound lifestyle. Expensive trips, designer clothes, and cryptic captions like, "Boss moves only," replaced her earlier vulnerability. She launched a high-end skincare line, marketed as the secret to her radiant recovery. Prices were astronomical, leaving many of her supporters feeling alienated. The more Adaobi showcased her luxury lifestyle, the more her fans began to feel disconnected from her. Some questioned her spending habits, while others speculated that the donations she received had funded her lavish trips and expensive wardrobe. Still, there was a loyal core of followers who defended her, arguing that she deserved to enjoy life after everything she had been through. Things took a dramatic turn when Adaobi posted a video flaunting a new sports car with the caption, "Dreams do come true." Comments flooded in, many accusing her of forgetting her humble beginnings. The backlash grew louder when it was revealed that she had recently turned down a partnership with a women's shelter, claiming she was too busy to participate. This was a far cry from the Adaobi who once advocated for women's rights and community upliftment. Meanwhile, rumors of her legal battles with Daniel continued to swirl. It was said that Daniel's family had accused Adaobi of exploiting the children for clout, using them in sponsored posts and brand deals. Adaobi, however, painted a different picture, claiming Daniel was using his family's wealth to manipulate the courts and control her life. As tensions mounted, Adaobi's once glamorous facade began to crack. In an emotional live video, she revealed that she had been battling severe anxiety and depression. Her followers watched as she broke down in tears, confessing that she felt trapped by the pressure to maintain a perfect image. "I've lost myself in all of this," she admitted. "I just want to be Adaobi again." For a brief moment, the tide seemed to turn. Her vulnerability resonated with her audience, and messages of support poured in. But just as quickly, skepticism crept back. Critics accused her of manipulating her followers with crocodile tears, pointing to her lavish lifestyle as evidence that she wasn't as troubled as she claimed. In a desperate bid to regain her credibility, Adaobi announced a charity event to raise money for single mothers. The event was heavily promoted, with promises of celebrity appearances and exclusive giveaways. On the day of the event, however, disaster struck. Poor planning led to long delays, and several high-profile guests pulled out at the last minute. Angry attendees took to social media to complain, accusing Adaobi of mismanagement and greed. The fallout was catastrophic. Sponsors withdrew their support, and Adaobi's reputation took another hit. Her follower count plummeted, and she became the subject of countless memes and gossip threads. But the final blow came when a former assistant leaked emails suggesting that Adaobi had indeed used donation money to fund her personal expenses. The revelation sparked outrage, with many calling for her to be held accountable. Hashtags like #CancelAdaobi and #RefundTheMoney trended for weeks. Adaobi's fall from grace reached its climax during a live video where she tried to defend herself. Tears streamed down her face as she accused her followers of betrayal. "You all don't understand the pressure I've been under," she sobbed. "I gave you my life, and this is how you repay me." But the damage was done. Brands distanced themselves, partnerships dissolved, and her follower count plummeted. In a desperate attempt to reclaim her throne, Adaobi wrote a tell-all memoir, Behind the Filters, hoping to win back public sympathy. While some applauded her honesty, many saw it as yet another money grab. In the end, Adaobi's story became a cautionary tale about the double-edged sword of internet fame. Once beloved for her authenticity, she lost herself in the very spotlight that made her a star. Alone in her penthouse, scrolling through old photos of simpler times, Adaobi often wondered if the rise had been worth the fall. Occasionally, she would post nostalgic throwbacks of her early days, hoping to remind people of the Adaobi they had fallen in love with. But the magic was gone. The comments were no longer filled with admiration but with reminders of her missteps. Adaobi had become a shadow of the woman she once was, her laughter replaced by a hollow silence. As the years passed, Adaobi retreated from the public eye. Her name became a cautionary whisper among influencers, a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the world of social media. And though she lived comfortably, the price of her rise and fall was a loneliness she could never escape.